Okay, this is going to be the answer key to the mineral identification quiz. So here's number one. It's light colored, so that means non-metallic. There are crystals, and I said kind of because you have to have a really good sample in order to have that. No cleavage, harder than glass. So it scratches glass, so that's going to put it higher than a 5.5 or higher than a 6 plus, and no cleavage. So if we take a look at this one, non-metallic, light colored, scratches glass, no cleavage, and we have to choose between quartz and olivine. And olivine isn't an option, so the answer is quartz. On this one here, metallic, non-metallic, harder than 6, okay, and no cleavage. So if we take a look at what we have here, we have garnet, which isn't an option. We have quartz, we have olivine, and we have our feldspar. And when we take a look at our feldspars, they have cleavage, quartz does not. So there's your answer to number one. Number two, light colored, clear, streak is white, rhombus, cleavage, harder than your fingernail, but not by much. So if your fingernail's 2.5, we're just going to put a 3 out there. So non-metallic, 3 for a hardness, rhombus cleavage. Okay, so if we're here, non-metallic, light colored, does not scratch glass, does not scratch glass with cleavage, and the first thing that pops into my mind is that there is that rhombus. Okay, double image. Well, there's our double image or double refraction. So anytime you see double image or double refraction, boom, that right there tells us that it is calcite. On this one here, hardness around 3, so 2.5 to 3. Here's halite. Cubic cleavage, nope. Micas are going to be sheets, so there's our 2 sheets. Dolomite isn't an option. Calcite is what we have left. Number 3. If we take a look at number 3, cubic shape. Ooh, we just talked about cubic shape, cleavage. Fingernail may be harder, clear to white, tastes like salt. So if we take a look at this one here, non-metallic, light colored, does not scratch glass, cleavage, colorless to white, salty taste, halite. Anytime we have salty taste, halite. Cubic cleavage, the only cubic cleavage we have is halite. On this one here, around 3, 2.5 to 3. There's our mica. In between our micas is our cubic cleavage, tastes like salt, halite. Number 4, very soft, white to gray. Streak is white, feels greasy. Very soft, white. Okay, so if we take a look at this one here, light colored, does not scratch glass, no cleavage, or cleavage. So I'm sorry, if we take a look at here, does not scratch glass, no cleavage would take us to talc, or does not scratch glass with cleavage. Green to white feels soapy. There's that soapy or greasy, so that is going to be talc on this one. On this one here, very soft, white to green, greasy feel, talc. So number 4 is talc. Number 5, lines of cleavage, not good crystals, but you can see them. Softer than a fingernail with a white streak. So we're still in that 2 range with cleavage. So non-metallic, light color, does not scratch glass. Cleavage, white to cut. We know it's not salt. We know it's not calcite. We know it's not talc. We know it's not mica. Fluorite isn't an option, so it's gypsum. Hardness of 2, that's less than our fingernail. And white to transparent. And it has cleavage, so that puts us there. This one here, we know it's not talc. It's not yellow. White to pink to gray. There's gypsum. And we know it's not micas. And we know it's not salt. Okay, so that's gypsum. Mineral 6. Pink to white, harder than glass, but not steel. Cleavage, but not good. So we have cleavage, but not good cleavage. Light colored, harder than glass. Okay, so non-metallic, light colored, scratches glass, cleavage, that puts us at feldspar. This one here, if we come down here into the 5 to 6 range, amphibole is not an option. Olivine is not an option. We've already talked about quartz. Garnet isn't an option. So there's our feldspar. White to pink or white to gray. There's our feldspars. Mineral number 7, black to clear. There's our sheets. Anytime you see sheets, non-metallic, light colored, does not scratch glass. Cleavage, colorless to light yellow, hardness of 2 to 2.5. There's our muscovite. Non-metallic, dark colored, does not scratch glass. Cleavage, there's our biotite. That's the mica. So muscovite mica and biotite mica. On this one here, non-metallic luster in that 2 to 2.5 range. Here is our flexible and thin sheets, and there's our flexible and thin sheets. That is going to be our mica. Mineral number 8, harder than glass, red to black, metallic luster. I'm telling you it has a metallic luster. Fractured, no crystals. So red to black, metallic luster, red to black puts us up here. We have magnetite. Does it say anything about being magnetic? Nope. So it's not magnetite. Graphite is very soft. Pyrite, brass yellow, cubic crystals? Nope. Chalcopyrite, glass? Nope. Yellow to brown, limonite, sphalerite. Not seeing anything there. Well, let's look at this one here. Scratches glass up here. Oh, this one here says either metallic luster or not as hematite. There's iron ore, metallic silvery. Well, if it's here, let's go back and take a look at this one here. Maybe if we went non-metallic, dark colored, scratches glass. Well, I'm just not seeing hematite on that one. So for that one there, you had to use that one. Or you could have used your Gizmos one. So hematite is rust. Okay, fracture, harder than glass, black to gray, magnetic. Black to gray, magnetic. Okay, so black to gray. Metallic luster, black to gray, strongly magnetic, magnetite. Over here, magnetic metallic luster, attracted by magnet, magnetite. So there's number 9. Number 10, very, very soft, silver in color, metallic luster, low density. Metallic, soft, silver streak. Metallic luster, black, lead pencil black, smudges fingers, hardness of 1, there's graphite. This one here, metallic luster, hardness 1 to 2, silver gray, greasy feel, black streak, graphite. So number 10 is graphite. And number 11, very dense metallic luster, cleavage, has these cubes, Harder than a fingernail, but not a penny. So that means that we're probably going to be in that 3-4 range. So metallic luster, black, the black gray, and because it's not yellow. So we're going to call it black over here. And shiny gray, very heavy cubic cleavage. There's our galena. And on this one here, metallic luster. It's not graphite, it's not magnetite, it's not pyrite because pyrite's not an option. Here's our galena. Very dense. That shows our crystals. So that one is galena. So if we want to kind of just go through them quickly, light colored, no cleavage, and hard. That is going to be our quartz. Double image, rhombus, that's going to be our calcite. Cubic and tastes like salt, that's going to be our halite. Very soft, dirty gray, greasy feel, that is going to be our talc. This one here is white to clear, lines of cleavage, softer than a fingernail, but it's going to be harder than talc. This is going to be our gypsum. Pink to white, pink or white, harder than glass, with cleavage. That's going to be our feldspar. Here's our cleaves into sheets. Cleaves into sheets is going to be mica. Number 9 is going to be iron ore rust, and this is going to be our hematite. Here is our magnetic one. As soon as you see magnetite, it's going to have a black streak with a metallic luster and fracture. Very, very soft. Silver in color. That right there is showing you that it's going to be the same as the pencil lead. That is going to be graphite. And harder than a fingernail, but not a penny. Cubic crystals. That's going to be our galena.